Yeah, I think we met on the Al-Quds rally.
And the Al-Quds, we had a cup of tea in Al-Quds.
That's right, yeah, man. Maybe one day we'll have it in the real place.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about this impromptu visit from...
I'm very upset. I heard that also today in the synagogue, a very large synagogue, and people are standing. What a disgrace! He's coming on our behalf. What a disgrace! I told people that there is a demonstration. People are going. Oh, great! Thank you. People were happy in our communities, but obviously in other communities who support Israel is quite angry on us.
Do you think Netanyahu really believes that he is a representative of the Jewish people, or is he just a statesman and a nationalist?
Well, I'm sure if he's supposed to call himself like a predator, he's supposed to know. He knows very much. If he knows what's going on online, he can see the demonstrations of thousands of Jews from time to time in the United States, in Britain, even big demonstrations. The Jewish community, he knows, but he would mostly ignore it.
And what do you think?
His political agenda, he would say that he's the representative of the Jewish nation.
Okay, and for people that don't know anything about the Israeli politics, what party?
But he doesn't care. This Netanyahu doesn't care how Jewish people around the world is being endangered. Okay. When he wants to attack Gaza, he wants to attack innocent people. There's Jewish people, because of his agenda of speaking in the name of all Jewish people around the world are being in danger because of this. He doesn't care less. The beginners of Zionism stated very clearly that only with as more Jewish blood, that said it during the Holocaust, as more Jewish blood will be in the Holocaust, as better for us, then we could cry to the nations that we need to have our own state. So this agenda is continuing this today also. The world needs to know it.
So the anti-Semitism that we see at the moment is directly linked to what's happening in the Middle East, and people like Netanyahu are happy about it.
Sure, 100%. And we're speaking about anti-Semitism. It's very important to know that anti-Semitism, Jewish people face a lot anti-Semitism. Orthodox Jewish people is facing a lot anti-Semitism from the Zionists themselves. Anti-Semitism is not being done like the olden times anti-Semitism. Today, Jewish people who are against the state of Israel are suffering anti-Semitism from the anti-Semitic state, which is called State of Israel.
I visited a synagogue in Kiev recently in Ukraine. I was very, very lucky to do so. And as I went in the entrance, they had metal detectors, which kind of made me sad, as I guess it means there's a threat of attacks on synagogues, whether that might be from the far right or from Islamist groups. I don't know, but it made me feel sad.
It's all linked to this idea that a lot of Muslim people around the world, not even Muslims, people think if they believe the mainstream media, regular think, oh, a Jew, oh, this means he supports killing people, he supports killing civilians. This is a regular idea. And so it's so important for all people, and especially Jews, to come out in public to say loud and clear, no, they do not represent us and our views, and we protest against it. And we demonstrated. Donated a few ambulances already into Gaza 1 years ago. Yeah.
What's your advice to the average Jewish Israeli on the street who's maybe not very religious, just sees himself as Jewish, as a secular identity? I know you would very much object to that, but what is your advice to these people who would argue they just want to live in peace? Is there a vote that they can make? Is Labour any better than Likud? What's your advice to these lost sheep?
We just pray that the Jewish people will open up their eyes, they'll open up and see the truth, what's going on. But a lot of people are not seeing the truth, and we want the Jewish people to see the truth, what's going on. I would join the votes in the state of Israel. I would join. I would say I am voting for Palestine. I would put in my vote to Palestine.
So you would make a vote, but you'd be a protest vote?
I'd say my vote is Palestine over all of the Holy Land, from the river to the sea. That's my vote. As an Orthodox Jew, my vote is Palestine.
I'll make a lot of people very happy to hear that. Thank you for speaking to me. Always lovely to see you here. Thank you. Thank you.